These references have been made in regard to nomadic Maasai. There are other Maasai who live in more permanent villages and who live a much more settled and agricultural lifestyle.
We're inside the home. It is sticks and grass and
Fine.
Okay. Don't go
Sit here.
Well,
Okay.
this is the Maasai house. You have a house in, you have a house or apartment at home. Everybody here. So this is how Maasai live. This house has been made by the women. Women are the one who made this kind of house. We are lucky that we have enough air here. In some places, there's a very small window.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
When they're cooking, do they cook meal or bread or?
I'm sorry to say that Maasai,
Maasai.
they have never have bread.
No, so it's
They have this
meat.
for cooking meat,
Meat.
blood. They mix blood with milk
Yeah.
and meat. Nothing else. Okay. Dad, this is a bed for the dad, and this is for the mother and small babies.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. When I say small babies, from the infants to 3-5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these young boys has their own house.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they have their own house. And, we said to you that Maasai are polygamists.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you might find maybe a certain Maasai bomber like this one has more than, the man has more than 2 or 5 wives. It's a matter of, it's a matter of him to decide that tonight I'm going to spend a night with this lady here, with this wife.
Yeah.
So, if that wife has a small kids of above 2 age, they have to be away from this house because the dad is going to sleep with the mother here. Okay.
Take care.
So let me explain something about this Maasai. Actually, let me give you the story and how they do live.
Okay.
The Maasai has been here in this country 300 years ago, and they came through the Nile River. And that's why we call these guys Nilotics. And these guys, they came from the southern part of Egypt. And they came through the Nile River, through the Nile, and they went straight to Kenya.
Yeah.
So in that area, that's the place where they know each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Kilimanjaro.
Yeah. I've said to you that Maasai are very keen between themselves.
Yeah.
Well, Maasai, they don't depend on transport. They can walk themselves from here to Arusha.
Right.
So it might take 3-4 days, 4 nights.
Yeah.
So when the night comes, they have to go to another Maasai village and spend a night.
Oh.
Let's say this guy here,
A warrior class.
yeah,
Okay.
warrior class.
Okay.
So when he arrived at that village, first of all, they will ask him, where are you coming from? And he said, I'm coming from, for example, I'm coming from Gorongoro in Oduvai.
Yeah.
Who's your chief? My chief is Bob.
Yeah.
Because that man is a chief, he knows Bob very well. If Bob is not good, this man will not allow to sleep in that house. And to be sure that you're going to spend a night somewhere, you have to be very clean so that you won't be sucked away from the house. And that's why I said they're very keen. But there's a problem also for Maasai. Maasai, they think that they are very superior to the other tribes. Well, Maasai also, they have a problem with nearby tribes. They have neighbors.
Different tribes.
Yeah, living close to them.
Right. Okay.
Let's say this is Maasai here.
Yeah.
It's a Maasai place. This is Iraq people. When I say Iraq people, we've been at the camp. At the lodge. People who live in this area, they're called Iraq.
Okay.
And people who live in this area, we have Mangati, it's another tribe, and we have Chaga in this area. So within these tribes, they have a very big conflict between these tribes and Maasai. You know why? The Maasai believe that all the cattle belongs to them.
All the cattle belong.
Yeah, belong to them.
Yeah.
So these guys, they're not allowed to keep cattle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what they do?
Even if they're their own
Yeah.
cattle.
So what they do? They just go in the night and steal the cattle.
Oh, the Maasai do.
Yeah, do that. So when they caught, they say, we're not stealing the cattle, we are bringing our cattle back home.
Where's the court then?
Again?
Where's the court?
Well, there's a lot of court everywhere. In each district has a court.
Like
talking about a government court?
Arusha, yeah, government court.
Government court.
Yeah. Let me come now to the marriage and the to the marriage. Miaka ngapi?
Ni moja tu.
Ana mtoto? Uko naye hapa? Ana maziwa?
Sasa hivi? Maziwa ya.
Unaweza tembea naye? Ni mchumba wako?
Kabisa.
Well, I'm trying to ask him if this guy is married.
Yes.
And he said to me that he's married and his wife is a very young one.
Oh.
She's about 12 years.
Really?
And I asked him, I'm sorry, do you sleep with her? I say, why not?
Okay.
Well, I'll be keeping